Hi Capricorn, here's a general look at your solar chart for March 2011. Now, there's going to be a lot of mental activity. You may be on mental overload. Until the 10th, the mental focus could be on making connections, paperwork, correspondence of all kinds, maybe networking, maybe study, educational activities, a lot of socializing, chatting. And from the 10th, it's still going to be, you're still going to be in this very communicative mode, toing and froing, maybe more, but chattier maybe within the family, within the closer circle, or your immediate neighborhood. Also, at times, your feelings are going to be nearer the surface. You have more of an emotional involvement from the 10th onwards. However, it's going to be a busier time for you mentally and with communications of all kinds until the 21st. You could be gathering information, you could be disseminating information, exchanging ideas, explaining, observing, keeping your eyes and ears open. You'll also be intuiting, reading between the lines more. Study or literary activity is well favored. It's highlighted, and also anything related to buying, selling, media, promotional activity, that kind of thing. There's going to be more demand on your ability to communicate efficiently, but creatively. And also understand and convey concepts clearly. So that could put the focus upon communications equipment for some of you. And as there's likely to be more toing and froing, perhaps that puts the focus on vehicles as well. So the pitfall, really, is that you could become too scattered with all that kind of head stuff going on. You're being very distracted. And you should grab any chance you can to just calm down, center yourself, take some time out, especially around the 9th and the 10th. Now, actually, there you're going to be on sort of like overdrive mentally, maybe learning how to some new technology very, very quickly, or being very articulate and having to be, very alert mentally. But still, somewhere there, maybe just afterwards, you should, as I say, get some downtime. Venus is inclining you to want to get your hands on certain things at the moment. Small things, big things, whether, it's a new bit of kit or whether it's a new property. And also feeling like you want to beautify your space, maybe bring nice things into the space, maybe for yourself, for your clothes, your apparel, and you want to improve your look, or maybe you want to be, maybe you want to get your hands on something. Well, actually, Venus here will help you to get a good deal. But it probably means putting your hand in your pocket or doing some kind of exchange. So having nice things, you'll be more inclined to want nice things around you to improve the comfort zone. But Venus here tends at least to ease or even improve the cash flow. And others are more likely to want to give you things. You may also wish to put better quality foods through your body, because this is an area to do with your physical body, nutrition and so on. And another way this can work is that you actually create something beautiful for yourself, or you're raising money, maybe for some cause or another, and money or goods could flow in more easily anyway in your direction. Saturn and Pluto, well, they're impacting your sign and will be for quite a while. They've got you wondering what your long-term direction is going to be, and this is in the background when you're making decisions Some of you have been rethinking already and attempting to improve or upgrade your profile, get more qualifications under your belt maybe, and all of this is just to make sure that you are more secure and you get the status and recognition you deserve. Happily, Jupiter is now at the root of your chart until mid-year. This brings with it an increased sense of stability and security related to your place on the map, but also within your community, your family. Externally, your base of operations is likely to change, Capricorn, but this is a very positive vibration, and it could expand your territory or improve your territory. You could give you access to a territory or a place which is more to your liking. That's what I'm trying to say. It could mean as well that you're coming and going more. But you're likely to be learning from those that you spend a lot of time with during the day as well, and also being the guide for them in some way, sharing your knowledge, your experience with them, whether this is, right in your own backyard, or whether this is some kind of HQ area. Uranus enters the root of your chart on March the 12th. This is quite an important astrological event. It's come out of Pisces, where it's been for 7 years, and it will go into Aries, which is at the root of your chart, as I say. And this will shift the balance all around. So this is going to mean, over this long transit, that ties with the past will be broken. And by that, I mean externally, maybe with the neighborhood, certain family connections, but internally it can mean that, the same old knee-jerk response that was counterproductive, that didn't get you anywhere, you're going to break that habit with Uranus here. And there could be subtle changes of scene as well with Uranus in this area, particularly with Jupiter as well there until mid-year. But Jupiter, in a way, provides a buffer. It sort of tends to stabilize things. Change and expansion could also be affecting your kith and kin as well. And in some way, you could be benefiting from this. But even so, your foundations could be rocked. And you've got to just adapt to, at times, an uncertain, fresh environment, but it can be a little bit confusing at times. And over March, it'll be very early Capricorns that are likely to be feeling this. It's sudden event, really, vibration, this one. And those born in the first couple of days of Capricorn, or you... Capricorn rising people, the first couple of degrees of Capricorn, and that'll be over March. On the 20th to the 22nd, the winds of change could shift gears in this area of your solar chart. From the 21st, the focus will begin to shift into the more domestic side of life, the private base of operations, and that goes on into April. So in that period, 20th to 22nd, change is likely to be felt there quite strongly, and particularly by you early Capricorns. So just know that you're safe, that it's all as it should be, and just roll with that change. And that's it for March. If you know your rising sign, listen to that too. It'll put another light on what I've said here, and I'll see you the next time.